The 15th of October 2010 was another turning point in the history of Ekiti. It was a day that brought an end to the 3.5 years of electoral and legal struggles between the Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, over the governorship election of 2007 in Ekiti State. Between 2007 and 2010, the Action Congress of Nigeria had twice sought the intervention of the Electoral Petitions Tribunal. On the two occasions, the electoral victories of the PDP were affirmed.
It's only the lazy one that will say, how to Paris. It has just started.
I am a product of a long struggle. I know that struggles often go into the reverse. They often enter into a state of stasis, and ultimately, if one is dogged, if one is determined, if one is focused, one makes progress.
The Action Congress of Nigeria appealed against the two judgments. The first appeal resulted in the question of result in 63 wards in 10 local government councils and the call for a rerun election in the areas affected. The appellate court equally requested the PDP-led government to step aside for the Speaker of the Ekiti State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Tunji Fayemi, to be sworn in as the acting governor of the state.
Ekiti people are very good.
Do you have something to say about Ekiti?
When there is no punishment for electoral offender, then people will behave the way they like.
Do you have something to say to Ekiti people?
Wherever there is electoral malpractice,
Ekiti.
council and rerun.
I, Right Honorable Olatunji Fayemi,
If I have anything I can use to sponsor this program, I wish I could do that.
People of the fountain.
After 79 days in office, Fayemi handed over to Mr. Segun Oni following his declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, as the winner of the April 2009 rerun election. The Action Congress of Nigeria returned to their legal trench, seeking the cancellation of results declared in areas alleged to have witnessed sundry electoral malpractices.
See what happened at Ekiti when Arishe overran our people in Oye, and the whole federal government came down talking of 18,000 votes, and at the end of the day, when we marched one-on-one, the vote recorded in Oye was less than 2,000.
The rerun in Oye and Ekiti North, we monitor ourselves. Because during the rerun for the senatorial district of the North, we knew we had 1-1, and we knew the psychological effect to have on the tribunal case. So we knew that whoever won the senatorial of North will have a psychological advantage at the tribunal. So we all went there to monitor ourselves.
The second appellate court sitting in Ilorin on Friday, the 15th of October 2010, nullified Governor Oni's election and ruled that Dr. John Kayode Fayemi was the authentic winner of the 2009 rerun election in Ekiti and should therefore be sworn in immediately. Are you from Ekiti State? Are you Yoruba from southwest Nigeria? Are you a Nigerian? If you are an African, this program is for you. Few minutes before the conclusion of the reading of the five-man appeal panel's verdicts in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, the governor's office in Ado-Ekiti started to wear a grim look. Tension, fear, uncertainty were the interpretations gleaned from the gestures of the dwindling bystanders around the governor's office. They made frantic phone calls seeking clarifications and confirmation of the contents of the latest verdicts. As emotion took control of some of the sympathizers, Sheguni sauntered out of the office he had occupied for about 3.5 years as the #1 citizen of Ekiti State. Flanked by few aides and some members of his cabinet and political associates. He beckoned at a couple of media men around.
Yeah, press. Today, there are 3 verdicts. One is a verdict of austerity. We have been here, we delivered, and our name will be written in here. The second is a verdict of God. We don't know what it is, but because we have kept faith with it, we know it will be positive. The third is the verdict of man. Whatever it is, cannot throw us off balance.
Few hours earlier, he had entered the magnificent office as the strongest political force in Ekiti. Now, he must leave as a former governor whose era in the face of the law was a mere contraption. He must return home. He had accepted this very well and started out bravely, giving his security men a distant gap. It appeared a lonely road into a private life. The tearful crowd trickled out, and some minutes later, the seat of power of Ekiti State became a deserted zone. Other parts of the state capital were heavy laden with human and vehicular traffic.
October 15, we go down in history as a day of liberation. God said, "My ways are not your ways." Because the concept of the reasoning of man is quite different from that of God. And what I can sum up in everything is that the gold of Ekiti has passed through furnace of fire for the beauty to come out. And by the special grace of God, within a year, Ekiti will know that they have made a good choice in Dr. Kayode Fayemi.
It was a day of celebration.
October 2010.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Landmark achievement. It's a mysterious God has spoken and said it. A day that God decided to tear the facade of falsehood. A day that Ekiti people were able to reclaim their integrity, their honor, and all the God-given qualities that over the years has made us what we are. It is a day that the institution of judiciary was again cleaned the audience table that has polluted the garment of honor within the judiciary. It is a day that the rule of law was actually entrenched and the hope of common man was well defended. It is a day that marked the end of electoral tyranny. It was a day that people now believe that you can only rule by the will of the people. And particularly in Ekiti State, it is a day that the idea of one man, one vote has come to stay. It is a day of liberation for Ekiti State.
Do you feel strongly about any issue concerning Ekiti and its people?
Ekiti State belongs to us all.
Do you hold any opinion that will advance the cause of the fountain of knowledge?
Imagine the contribution which we are making into the academics in this country and outside Nigeria. What has been the loss of Ekiti land?
Contact 080-359-09115 or 080-333-14244. People of the fountain.
Ekiti has re-entered Nigeria. We were under a tutelage, a slavery never unknown in the political history of Nigeria. We were under slavery. It was due to our fault, perhaps our sins. God sent that government to us to punish us for 4 years. But after some time, God has second thoughts and has forgiven us. He has forgiven us by sending us this young man, Fayemi. We thank God. We are looking forward to a brighter future. The future of our dream. When for about 6 or 7 years we struggled day and night to establish a separate identity for this place.
This program intends to bear the torch of the Ekiti integrity, showcasing the Ekiti origin, religion, culture, and political struggles from the past to the present. People of the fountain.
People will now begin to realize the dividends of democracy.
The people who sat in judgment in Ilorin have got their names written in gold. They have resisted all attempts to punctuate them. They have said the truth as it was. So it's natural for me to say I have rekindled my faith in the judicial system.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So we have been expecting justice to attain the government of Ekiti State, and we can all see it now. So I don't think we should be surprised. God has ordained a man to be the governor of this state.
Dr. Kayode, Fayemi, the governor of Ekiti State.
What is happening now is what God wants for Ekiti, and there's nothing anybody will do with it. It is my prayer that God will control, direct, and rule Fayemi in his honorable duty of heading Ekiti State as governor.
when Olukoya was supposed to hand over to Bamidele Oyemilua, I was in charge of handing over.
It's about the history of Ekiti people.
Every time I drive to Ekiti, I am excited and I feel fulfilled as having been part of the struggle for liberation. We've made a lot of progress.
It's about development.
Since 1970s, when pipe was laid in my town at Ekiti, we've never seen a drop of water. But now, water is running in my stove, in my hometown.
Democracy.
There are about 50 parties in Nigeria. There are representatives of those 50 parties in that place. But you are the only one representing them in the House of Assembly. You should drop the gap of whatever party.
Personality.
I'm not the kind of person who wants to be here one money and go there the next money.
People of the fountain. To members of the PDP who lost out in the power game. October 15, 2010 will be a different kettle of fish.
That they have gotten it, well, they've gotten it. We are not ashamed. We know they cannot beat us on the field. I'll be challenging them. That even though you are better than us on the field. Tell me they don't use mathematical manipulation.
The pain of some, the gain of others. For the ACN members in Ekiti State, the last 3.5 years bear the memories of a painful struggle.
We are denied of our results. We are denied of our freedom. We are intimidated. We are traumatized. They lied against us. All the arsenals of oppression were focused on us. But you see, when you are sure of what you are doing, and you have God Almighty as your pillar of strength, and the people don't have to fear. We were really traumatized.
The struggle was strong with blood and tears of our people.
Their pain, which watered the seed of freedom, reaps today a bountiful gain in the accomplishment of the rescue mission of the Action Congress of Nigeria, wiping their tears and replacing them with cheers.
I may not have earned the vote of everybody in April 2007 or April-May 2009, but your vote will count too, as I promised to be the governor of all.
Magnanimous in victory, the new governor, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, along with his co-travelers, has extended a hand of fellowship to brothers and sisters across the land in the spirit of kinship.
Yes, government must lead, but each of us must do our part in rebuilding this beloved state of ours. Yes, we must provide more opportunities and ladders to success for our young men and women. But parents must still guide and protect their children. True, we must ensure a politics of meaning and eschew bitterness in political relations. But we must also refrain from speaking lies to ourselves. In this sense, I want to assure all that there will be neither recrimination nor retaliation under this administration.
We will not drive anybody since we are part of this state.
Today, Ekiti is back on its feet, set to reclaim its lost glory in all spheres.
Let this message be heralded in every corner of our beloved state. Let it be echoed in the four corners of this great country and beyond the shores of Nigeria. Let it be repeated by the generations to come that on these days, at this place, and in this historic time, a judicial verdict provided an opportunity for the light that is Ekiti to shine again.
That hope in things to come forms the cross of today's jubilation.
We try as much as possible, without any pretension, to embark on concrete developmental projects that people will see.
When all or some of these expectations are met, then the explosion of celebrations that attended the 15th October 2010 Appeal Court's verdict will have been more than justified. People of the fountain.
People of the fountain.